Hey Whitney. I have a question about black people I need to ask you.
Okay, this should be good.
Why is it fair that you got accepted to expensive private college with poorer grades than I got? I worked at least twice as hard as you did and scored higher on all my standardized tests.
Well,
But I was waitlisted and you were admitted right away. This is not fair.
it's
Between you and me, we both know you only got in because of affirmative action.
yes, but
I am going to write a letter to my congressman and demand it be repealed. Why should you get more opportunity just because you are black?
if you stop bitching for a second, I will explain it to you. Let's say two people were to run a race. But one of the racers was not allowed to start for 455 years. After the 455 years passed, when he is finally allowed to start the race, you force him to run blindfolded and without shoes.
You are over-exaggerating.
Slavery lasted over 400 years. It is well documented.
Yes, fine, I will agree. But after it ended, everything was equal. You could have went to college.
Are you fucking kidding me? After slavery ended, black people has absolutely nowhere to go. Having been denied access to even basic education, a vast majority had to where to turn and ended up working for the same masters that once owned them as indentured servants. Even still, the attitude of the United States towards blacks was contemptuous at best. We were treated like third-class citizens up until pretty much the end of the civil rights movement in the late 60s. You do remember the civil rights movement, don't you? The white ruling class of this country refused to recognize us as human beings, so we had to let our blood run through the streets to show them different.
Okay, but things were equal after that.
Sure. Somewhat equal, and it only took 450 plus years. My ancestors were held back for over 450 years, held back by the government and the citizens of this country simply because our skin is a different color. But between you and me, we both know it goes way deeper than skin color. So now, considering what I just told you, is it such a big deal if I got accepted and you got waitlisted, which is basically like a delayed acceptance, which means you can spend the semester you would have been attending working to save some extra money for when you actually do enroll. You will probably develop a moderate cocaine habit, so it would be nice to have some pocket money before you resort to stealing Xbox games and half-empty cologne bottles from your other fraternity brothers.
It's not fair. I worked harder than you.